All right, guys. Basically, this technique, I'm going to start with a takedown. Basically, because the guy has the hips back, which is making it difficult to kind of get in. So we're just going to go with the foot. The idea is, I'll do it one time first. So the idea on this one is, as soon as, a couple key points. Want to make sure my leg is totally straight. When he pulls back, I'm going to come up. That's the idea. I want to raise his body up. Here. Come to this position. Pull, push. This way. All right, guys. Again, one of the key points here is I have the grip here already. I have the grip on the collar. These both grips are going to stay. Again, the idea is his hips are back. When I put the foot in, I want to cause him to, we're going to stop right in the middle here. I basically want to keep this leg straight. A lot of pressure pulling him this way in order to make him straighten up. And my hands, this one stays right here. This one here is going to pull and push. The next option from this position is when I go, he's not going to pull. So I go immediately. When you're in this position, he's either going to pull right away or he's not going to pull. But I still going to be pulling on him. When I realize he doesn't pull up, foot goes back to the hip, here, this. So one more time, right here, foot's in, boom. Guy doesn't pull, foot back. All right, guys, this next technique we're going to do is basically, I'm going to eventually get to the paper cutter choke, but I'm going to start here with going for the arm lock to set that up. Just a basic arm lock from crossbody. When the guy has made a mistake or we've done something to cause a mistake for him to have the arm on the outside, on this side of my head. If it's on the other side, I'm going to use this arm. If it's on this side, I'm going to use this arm. Not going to go over this one too much. We'll just do it a couple times. But basically, in this position, I'm going to get the collar, use this hand on the hip, coming around. Just a basic arm lock from crossbody. Do one over here. All right, guys. Now we're gonna go over this paper cutter choke, and I'll just we're gonna do it basically from setting up the arm lock. The guy's gonna give me a hug. It's can get in the choke a lot of different ways. This is just one of them. The with this choke, the reason I'm doing this is I have was one of my teacher's favorite submissions. So I was tapping to this move pretty much every day. In return, I was trying to tap everyone else. So I learned a lot of good defenses and good ways to do it, good ways not to do it, things like that. So we're just going to go over a couple of those real quick. So we're going to start the same way with the arm out over here. Again, I trap the arm. So again, we're going to go with the arm outside. The guy's made a mistake. Trap the arm, and I'm going to start to walk with the arm lock. But the guy's going to give me a hug. so that I can't raise up here for the arm lock. This arm is going to stay, keep the hug. I'm going to make this go underneath and right into the collar here. So 4 fingers in the collar. And then we're going to come back with this grip right here. The next grip is very important. I want to make this completely straight, my arm here. I don't want to dig into the collar. I'm going to show you that here in just a second. But this grip is very important. Straight across, right on the collar, elbow to the floor, just moving the elbow up. That's the idea. Now I'm going to go back to the same position, but I want to show you guys a couple of mistakes that get you in a little bit of trouble, makes the guy defend. One is very important for this particular choke, that we have this arm completely out of the way, so it needs to be on this side of our body. When it's over here, I see some guys still trying to move and it just stops easy like that. So we want to make sure, whether it's coming around for the arm lock or some other way, that we have that completely out of the way. Another thing to remember, the collar that we're working with is just a one piece right here. It's not 2 separate pieces. So when I have this, it doesn't have to be super tight when I first grab. We can make adjustments here with both hands, like this. And the idea is I want to have the collar shutting off this side of the neck and my forearm on this side. Basic triangle, like on all of the submissions that we do on the neck. Okay? So again, have the grip here. This arm is straight across. Get the grip. This goes to the floor. Basically, we can make some adjustments here to make that snug. Doesn't need to be incredibly tight. Just needs to be snug. When we make this work is when the elbow goes up and stays on the floor. All right, guys. Again, here with the same choke, same grip here, the same grip here. Again, the idea is a lot of times people ask, they have a hard time actually finishing this choke. One of the reasons is guys, they reach deep, and what happens is, even without the guy defending, when I go here, like when I get this in a position, the guy starts to turn this way. And it's like I try to put a lot of pressure here, and it's not quite the same. Another thing here is when I go deep, he goes straight to my elbow with the other hand. And sometimes you can be strong and try to, muscle this, but that's not the way this choke works. When he goes to defend, that's a lot of times that's a big kind of a headache. So the idea again, we go straight across. This little piece right here on my wrist should be right on the top of his throat, right here. Straight, no pressure. When it first starts, there's no pressure. Just starts when the elbow moves. Okay, elbow stays on the floor the whole time. So again, you go deep, there's a chance you may not get the choke. Also with that, a lot of times the guy already has the head turned this way, and guys just start from that position. The idea is I want the guy back this way, so when he looks this way, just looking here, head's tight. We're going to turn the guy's head basically with the wrist this way and get the same grip. So every time he looks here or tucks his head or stays in tight, we're going to just put this, move the wrist. So look back this way. We don't let the guy look back this direction. Get the grip, elbow on the floor, move the elbow. All right, guys. Same position, same grip. Again, 4 fingers in right here, nice and tight, but don't let the guy have the arm back. Sometimes guys like to move up a little bit, get a good base. Again, I go same grip, always straight across, grip. Oh, but don't forget, we still have just the one piece here. So a lot of times when we grab, maybe it is a little loose. I get the grip and I start, and when I raise the elbow, I raise all the way up, and nothing happens. It's tight. It's not quite tight enough. It's like we move, I move this way. We have to remember we have both hands on the collar, and this one has just been holding so far, hasn't really done anything. So we're going to use this. When we run out of the end over here, then I go, nothing happens. So now I'm going to switch my base. So the idea on this is that we have this and this. So I'm just going to switch the base here so that I can use the bottom hand this way. Usually don't have to set out quite that far because it gets tight really quick. Let me see. I'll make it a little looser. Go here and we stretch. Nothing happens. So my base is just going to switch. All right, guys. The next move I'm going to do is knee on the stomach escape. It's very important, you guys. I'm going to do the escape only after I kind of figure out what he's doing, what kind of attack he may be doing, that I've defended myself. We're not just going to randomly, stick the arms around just to try this technique. So, but this is one of the ones that I like. So, go here. So the first thing, maybe I see the arm over here. The guy hasn't attacked here yet. The first thing, I'm going to grab his belt. But when I grab his belt, I'm going to move to do it. I'm not going to reach this far. So I get the belt. Now this hand's going to go under his ankle. My head is going to go under there also. And the belt is going to pull to raise his foot. We're going to end up right here. We're going to immediately go to the mount. So again, we've defended ourselves. I'm going to reach. This, obviously if this comes to the neck, I'm not going to go under here. But we're still here. I'm going to go. This hand is the most important. I want to keep him basically locked. That's all. When I move here, you don't reach to try and get the foot. I'm going to go to the foot. And as I pull here, I'm going to move this arm this way. Until we're in this position. One step. All right, guys, this next one, we're just going to continue. The guy has a knee on the stomach. He has one hand in the collar. Before I really react to start to do a move, he's going to get the other hand in my collar. I'll do it one time, then I'll explain a couple things. So basically I'm here trying to defend where he gets the other hand here. So the idea is my hand's free. I'm going to grab or just hold and pull him to me and just basically just switch my hips this way. I'll do again. One of the important things is to not come up cross this way. We have to come up at an angle. Because pretty much the hand's still in the neck. We need to make sure they're not. We have to open the guy's hands a little bit when we land. So when we're here, when the guy's this way, when I reach here, We're also taking the pants. I'm going to turn the guy a little bit right here. Pull, hip switch, and right here, I'm going to push so that I end up this way. Again, we end up right here and you just stay here. The guy's, even though you shouldn't be tapping from on top, crossbody, the guy's hand's still in my neck, and if I don't move, the guy has a chance he could still choke me right here. So we need to be at this angle. So again, you hear the hand comes in, one, pull. I need to make sure his weight is this way. Switch, kind of push this hand so that I create this angle right here. All right, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching the DVD, and I'd like to thank Mike Diaz for helping me out today. And if you'd like some more information, you can go to Pedro Sauer Jiu-Jitsu Association. Has my website, Team Hopkins GJJ, and Mike Diaz's website on there also in Park City, Utah. And one other thing, guys, the key to success in Jiu-Jitsu is just showing up at the academy with a good attitude. That's it.